are here to wake up, wake up, wake up together. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah, wow, we're in 2021. Congratulations, everyone. We did it.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, we're
Pat
here.
on the back. Pat on the back to yourself. Give yourself one of those right now.
We made it.
Oh, we made it. I'm Cassie.
And I'm Victoria.
And today we want to give you guys 3 ways to be easy on yourself in 2021 and finding and being radically self-accepting.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we all know that last year was a really challenging year for a lot of us, and lots of stuff came up. We spoke about it a lot on our videos, and through all of that we learned so much about how to be more self-accepting and forgiving of ourselves. And so we wanted to share those tips with you because they've really been game changers, like life changers for us. So here we are to share it with you guys.
Yeah, and we have the birds in a chorus behind us.
Yeah, beautiful seagulls doing their thing. You want to see?
Okay, so let's get right into it. The first way to develop this and feel this radical self-acceptance is to become aware of the shoulds. And this is like such a huge thing, and when we become aware of it, it can make such a big impact in our lives. But basically, there are so many things that we do in our lives because we think that we should. It's a should that we picked up maybe when we were growing up, maybe we were taught it directly by our parents or a teacher, you should be like this, you should do this that way. And over time, we start to forget where the shoulds are even coming from and whose voice that should even is. And then we start shoulding ourselves.
Yeah.
So in our mind, we start telling ourselves what we need to do and not do and do a certain way.
Don't should me. Don't should me. It's not fun. Yeah, really, I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and it's like, it's coming from a place of feeling like we need to, it's because we've been conditioned, right? Like you said, or being controlled to be a certain way, when you're young, and it's like your parents are telling you to do this, do that, do it this way, do it that way, and no fault of theirs. It's just the way things are and how it's all gone. And so we've developed this sense of like, oh, I should do this, oh, I should do that, because we've been constantly told those things. And so suddenly you kind of wake up to, oh, wow, I'm shoulding all over myself, and it's really uncomfortable. And then we start to do it to each other.
Yeah.
That person should do that. They should do it that way. They're doing it the wrong way. And it's just this like never-ending cycle of shoulding.
Shoulding everywhere.
Shoulding everywhere, totally. Yeah, so breaking free of that.
Yeah, and the first step is awareness, is just becoming aware of when you feel you need to do something or you're shoulding on yourself. Whose voice is that? Who is it actually telling me that I should be doing this? Is it something I genuinely believe, or is it an external pressure that's influencing me?
Absolutely, yeah, and it's pretty easy, because as soon as you say I should do that, just catch yourself there, right? Like, oh, I should. Why should I? Like, why? And just have a little inquiry. Yeah. And see what comes up.
Yeah. So awareness around that is our first one to share with you guys.
Absolutely. And number 2 is becoming aware of your personal cycles and rhythms. We all have cycles, we all have rhythms. The earth does, and we're connected to the earth, so do we. And everybody, males and females, and that means that we're different every day. The moon has cycles. It's different every day, and so we're different every day. And
every minute.
Yeah, sometimes every minute. Sometimes more than others. And just to start becoming aware of that, and that it's okay to be where you are, how you are in any moment. I think that's the biggest thing, is just coming into total acceptance of the fact that we're constantly changing, and that things make us feel different things all the time, right? Experiences bring up emotion, and so we change how we're feeling in any given moment. And so just to become aware of that and be kind to yourself, that one day you might be one way and the next day you might be another way, and it's okay. You don't have to be the same every day, so don't force yourself into being something that you're not in that moment.
Definitely. And we can put so much pressure on ourselves. It's like, oh, I have a social event tonight, I need to be feeling this way, and then if I'm not, I'm super hard on myself because I should feel better than I am.
She should.
God, they all run together, don't they? Yeah. So being aware that it's okay to be in different states, it's okay to be in like feeling low at an inopportune time, like what does that even mean? It's your body speaking to you, and it's okay. It's all okay.
Totally. And the beautiful thing about that, actually about all of this, is that it also helps us with other people. So if other people are changing, you know, from moment to moment or day to day, and one day you've met them and they're great and fun, and the next day they're feeling a little bit low and you're feeling it from them, that's okay too. They're also in their own cycles and rhythms. And it really starts to help us to be more kind to one another, you know, and kind to each other and where we're at.
Yeah. Amazing. And number three is forgiving each moment as it passes. So letting go of maybe a bad mood I had a few hours ago, or if I said something to you that I questioned in myself, it's constantly coming back into each moment as a fresh moment and forgiving yourself for anything that happened in the moment before. It could be a state of being, a mood, something you said, something you wish you had done differently. It's this constant process of self-forgiveness.
Totally. Yeah, we're all perfectly imperfect, and that is perfect. Right? And in every moment, it's okay, whatever you say, whatever comes out of your mouth, even if it's an oopsie. It's like forgiving yourself for that oopsie, you know, or being hard on yourself in a moment for saying something that was, you know, to yourself silly, and you're reprimanding yourself. Just forgiving yourself for that. And yeah, once again, that helps us to do that for others as well. So the more forgiving we can be of ourselves in any given moment, the more we can forgive each other.
Yeah, and with that comes such freedom of being able to feel how you're feeling and be how you're being, and be easy on yourself about that. And this doesn't mean that you can never look at your actions or behaviors and question them and say, oh, I'd like to do this differently next time. It's not one or the other. We can be self-reflective as well as being gentle on ourselves and forgiving ourselves as we move forward.
Absolutely. Yeah, self-reflection is the key, right? Because we're wanting to grow and shift and change and be kinder to ourselves and to each other. So these are really in the moment things so that we can have less resistance, and so we can move forward and be present in each moment and not carry resentment or whatever it is forward in any moment.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Self-acceptance is something that I know I'm here to learn how to allow myself to feel more of that. And so we're really happy to share these things with you guys that we've discovered on our own journeys.
Yeah, so much. You know, it's like, it just makes life so much easier because there's so much less resistance when we can accept ourselves, accept each moment, accept the way we're feeling, and all of that. It just lets things flow so they don't get stuck in our systems and then create issues further down the road. So it's really worth it, and yeah, it'll change your year.
Yeah, absolutely. And it always ties into energy. Always. When we hold on to things, when we are hard on ourselves for feeling a certain way, then we hold on to emotions in the body and we store them. And later on they can create pain and illness. And so we really, really want to let those things flow in the moment.
Absolutely. And it also makes us less adaptable and resilient. You know, it makes us more rigid and tight and stiff and all those things. So acceptance helps us to flow. So let's all flow together this year. And accept ourselves and accept each other.
Absolutely. And I feel the call now to share as well. We've shared it before, but for the month of January, we are offering double bioenergy healing sessions. So we will both be either jumping on Zoom with you or in person doing a session to help you release any emotional stickiness, any physical issues that are going on, and really give you the feeling of what it's like to feel that freedom and to feel lighter with some of that stuff removed.
Yeah, to feel what it's like to flow, to feel what it's like to not be stuck, you know, and it's so beautiful when we can come together and help one another, you know, and really help each other. You know, we're here to help each other. We're here to look after each other, and we're here to grow. So
yeah,
come and see us and we'll give you a tune-up.
Yeah, so that's a double session with us for $80 for the month of January. So reach out to us, and we look forward to connecting with you.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Have a beautiful evening. Enjoy the view.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh. Do, 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 do.